Welcome everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a quick start guide for the Digitrax Evolution Express Duplex Starter Set. This is my personal DCC system, and since I recently moved, figured it would be a good time to go through what comes in this set as well as how to get started once you do pick up one of these for yourself. There are many DCC control systems to choose from, whether it be other starter sets from Digitrax or from manufacturers like NCE or even Arduino based with DCC EX. So I would encourage you to do some shopping around, do some research to see which system is going to work best for you, or even try them out at your local train club if you have that ability as well. A quick note on price before we get started. I purchased this set a few years ago from Iron Planet Hobbies for around $480, so it's a bit pricey, so I definitely recommend shopping around to make sure you get a good deal. This set is also commonly called the EVOXD Starter Set. That is a difference from the EVOX Starter Set. This one with the D has the duplex or radio capabilities. This has the DT602D throttle and the UR93 receiver so that you can wirelessly operate the throttle. The EVOX has the standard DT602 throttle, which requires a LocoNet connection or cable connection to either a receptacle or your command station to operate your layout. I personally wanted the ability to walk around my layout without dealing with the LocoNet cables, so it is a personal preference for you to pay a little bit more money for this wireless capability. And as always, do me a favor and subscribe if you have not done so already. It does help me to make a few dollars, so I do really appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed as well, and drop me a comment if you have any questions. I will do my best to answer them as best I can or point you in the right direction. I'm not an expert in this system, but I've been using it for long enough that I hope I know a thing or two. But let's go ahead and get started. Here's a quick look at the box before we get started. I'll go ahead and unbox everything off camera and then show you what each one is. But there's nothing else besides those labels on the box, so you're not missing out from the backside or anything. After taking everything out of the box and taking off a few pieces of bubble wrap, you can see there's a lot of components included in this EVOXD starter set. First up is our manual. This covers all the information you might need to know to get started with this system. It's also available digitally as well in case you misplace your hard copy. Next up is our DCS 210 Plus command station / booster. This is the brains of your entire DCC operation. You can see there's a few ports there for LocoNet, which is what Digitrax calls their DCC communications, as well as a USB port and power on the front here. We also have a very nice heatsink here in the rear as well. This part on the front will come off as well. This may be installed when you pick up your kit, but you can pop it just in place if not. Next up is our DT602D throttle. This is the duplex or radio version of the throttle because this is the EVOXD starter set. The EVOX starter set has just the standard Digitrax throttle, which you will need to use this LocoNet port on the left side to power and control your system. Speaking of the duplex receiver, this is the UR93 module. This is used to receive the communications from your wireless throttle and pass them off to the command station. We have a PS14 power supply for the UR93 module and a PS615 adapter for the DCS 210 Plus command station / booster. Additionally, we have a few other components here. We have a nice lanyard here in case you would like to attach it to your throttle. And here are two included LocoNet cables. These are used to connect either your throttle to the Digitrax command station or the UR93 module to the Digitrax booster. We also have a USB cord here at the bottom as well to connect the DCS 210 Plus to your computer if you wish. I've gone ahead and cleared the boxes and excess items out of the way that we won't need to start up, and I've added a few things. A screwdriver here for our jumper leads. These are just rail joiners soldered to some wire that we'll use just for testing purposes, as well as 3 AA batteries that you'll need for your DT602D throttle. You can go ahead and pop off the back cover of the throttle and drop in the batteries. Quick diagram there. Plus side down, plus side up, and plus side down. Your throttle should beep and start up automatically. This is the startup screen here, and then you'll see it opens up. I've already used this throttle before, but normally it'll open to a 000 screen. To turn on and off your throttle, you can go ahead and press the power button in the bottom left and use the power off button, which I'll use just now, so we can go ahead and set up the rest of the system. What I'm going to do now is plug in my PS14 to the wall as well as the PS615 to the wall as well. After plugging in both of our power supplies to the wall, we can go ahead and grab the command station and plug in the 615 adapter to the left side there. It will beep. Make sure that's all the way in. Go ahead and do the same to our UR93. Plug that in the back. We can grab one of our LocoNet cables and plug into either of the ports on the rear, and then any of the 3 ports on our DCS command station. Just pick port A. Once all of those are plugged in, first I would recommend making sure your command station is in the sleep mode before you continue. And if you're not running in HO scale, you can use the scale switch to select a different scale. I am in HO scale, so I keep it there. Here's a quick look at all of the wire connections on this terminal block here. We're going to be connecting to the RA and RB slots, the first 2 here, to go to our main line. When I go and add a program track as well, I'll connect to PB and PA on my own layout. I won't do that in this video, just to get us started running some trains. You want to make sure that the screws are as far down as you can. Lefty-loosey will bring them down to the bottom, and you'll go righty-tighty to tighten up the connections on those rail joiners. After adding the wires into the terminal block and my rail joiners onto a piece of flex track here, we can go ahead and flip the switch to run mode. That should bring up a few lights, the track status and network sign for LocoNet being active. You can go ahead and press the power button on our throttle, and it should come on nicely. You'll know that everything is connected through the duplex system. If you see the icons in the top there, you'll see your signal strength in the middle as well. To go ahead and turn on our track, we'll go ahead and press the left side of the power button and turn track on if it is not already. If you want to turn it off, you can go ahead and press track off and then turn it back on. You'll see on the command station when I do so that the yellow light also reflects that status. Once you've made it this far, you can go ahead and grab your favorite DCC locomotive. Today mine is the Scaletrains Canadian National Heritage Unit. Go ahead and grab your throttle and press the loco key to change the address to the road number, which this is programmed to. I do have a separate video showing you how to do that basic programming if you're interested as well. And you can go ahead, press 8, and we'll start with the locomotive, and you're ready to run some trains. With that, you should be ready to go ahead and run some trains. Like I mentioned, please do let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not an expert, so go ahead. Also check Digitrax's support page as well. They have a lot of answers out there, and there's tons of other YouTube videos, not including this one as well. If you did make it this far, do consider subscribing as well. It does help to make me a few dollars, so I really appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed, and drop me a comment if you'd like to see any more tutorials in the future. I got a few I'm thinking of as well. But thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.